Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So we're up and running. Gnonto. Gelhardt has been caught there, it's a foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. He's had a crack. There's an early warning shot across the bow. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Adley, back when it goes. Semenyo. Brilliantly cut out. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gnonto. Oh, this is a terrific run.
I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Gnonto. Wins the duel this time.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the fullbacks to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Oh, shooting chance! That's surely a foul, free kick. Shot a goal! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think they need a replay on that
one. Gnonto finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Gnonto. he's caught him there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Chance! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Gnonto. Gnonto. And it's been played through. He's got away. And a chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Senesi. Played right into his path. He's found a way through. Gelhardt. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That's really well manoeuvred. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Moved on forwards. Semenyo. Araujo looking understandably energised after his goal. Plenty to aim at here. Lovely. Now takes a shot! And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Adley. Good take, and is he in? A lot of space ahead of him. He's in here! And the shot! Keeper's dealt with that. Very nicely done. Gnonto. Caresses it through. Always onto this. That's an excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Great defending, strong and determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Semenyo. Gnonto. He's free, he has got space. Up he goes! Moved on forwards. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gelhardt. Defending of the desperate variety. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Nelson. Lovely feet. Time to deliver. Great chance! That's a half-decent try. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Senesi clears it away. Fabio Carvalho, spread out to the left. And the shot! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Really will be annoyed they failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Oh, what a pass! Can he finish? He can get that clear. And it's Adley. Fabio Carvalho. Lofted upfield. Fabio Carvalho. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Araujo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Adley. Gnonto. Gnonto is fouled. And here's Semenyo. Gnonto. Oh, can he get onto this? Clearly not happy with that. Succumbs to the pressure. He's through here. Now it's Nelson, and he's managed to get free. Fabio Carvalho! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
They'll have one final crack at it. Semenyo, Gelhardt.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Adams.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That has been cut short.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Decent chance!
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's onto it in a flash. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Semenyo. He has found a way through. Semenyo gets it away. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. the tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
No, there's no hiding place, Peter. This is becoming a little too serious, and with the usual sound bites being bandied about, they're beginning to run out of excuses for me. The atmosphere amongst the supporters has turned to one of strain, and I just hope the players can cure that before the pressure becomes unbearable, I suppose.
So we're up and running. Proves too strong. Doak. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Nyonto. Eva Nielsen. He's beaten the last man. Eva Nielsen! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Manhoef, and he shoots! Souffert. Manhoef does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a very decent ball now! Chamateu, he's found some space. Manhoef shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Manhoef really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Araujo gets it away. Manhoef. A shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Doak. Ball. Gallagher chasing after it. And it's Adley. Volka shifted upfield. Wins the duel this time. Pinged towards the front line. And it's lofted through here. Araujo, and he's going to be disappointed with that. Eva Nielsen has found the net here, of course. Boca. He's shifting through the gears here. It's run loose here.
Doak, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, it's come loose. Aim forwards. And now the breakaway. Muscular approach does pay off here. Adley. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's had a shot! And he's heaved it away. Gallagher. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that has been cleared. Secco. And they can counter here.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Excellent. Araujo has given away a free kick. Really well cleared. Chamateu. And the ball is out of play. Scott. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Araujo proves just a little bit too strong. Chance for a shot! More pressure on the opposition goal. Header comes in! And the ball's come loose here. And one more try! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next to him, maybe. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, that's neat. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Chamateu, gently done. And it's Secco. Manhoef, delivered with swing. Applies the finish! And And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
True fair. Gnonto. Oh, that's nice. Gnonto, and he's gone backward. And the finish! Gnonto. Eva Nielsen. Well, they could break here. Referee's given a throw. Baijun Ho goes on a run down the left wing. Araujo does well to get it back. And it's played in. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Gallagher clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Challenge, but fair enough.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Adli. Gnonto, spread out to the left, succumbs to the pressure. Manhoef was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
A header! And again! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Scott. Out to the right. He's found the way through. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Driving forward. Eva Nielsen. Oh, some tackle that. No foul, says the referee. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Gnonto.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
He's cut it out. Wilmot, nicely aimed pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Seko in acres of space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Nzonzi. He's shooting! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're up in the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Moved on forwards. Gallagher. By Junho. By Junho! Pearson played out towards the right wing. Oh, good spread. Crossed into the box. So there's going to be another change here. He's one of their own, a first-team debut for a youth team graduate. Just 5 minutes left. Fernando Marçal. Lingard. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Eva Nielsen. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Brilliantly cut out. Here's Eva Nielsen. Thomas. Nice physical challenge. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Well, this is quite a view. The atmosphere created by these manic fans, a stark contrast to the grey skies we see above. Regardless of impending rain, this should be terrific. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So we're up and running. And here's Evan Nielsen. De Ligt, and the keeper's got it again. Eaton, long ball by the goalkeeper. Adley. Menu does really well to win the ball there. Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, super find. Matches decent chance! And the ball's come loose here. There's an early warning shot across the bow. Šeško, Maciej Cunha. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Gnonto spread out to the left. And they've got rid. Šeško. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's played forward. That's a nicely shaped ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Manchester United are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle his pack.
Evan Nielsen, shot a goal! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Nicely intercepted. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Back into the middle. So what can they make of this? Now it's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Gnonto. He's shifting through the gears here. Menu gets a foot in here. That's Rawi. And it's played into the... It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That has been cut short. Now that's well seen too. Christie, Evan Nielsen. says the referee.
Manchester United. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Lofted upfield. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's picked out the run. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gnonto calmly anticipates. De Ligt forwards and with intent. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Played into space out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold it.
And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Decent chance! He scores! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So here comes the substitution. So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Maguire. De Ligt. Manchester United coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Chance, surely! He can get that clear. Jimenez. Adli. Ugarte wins the duel this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mazraoui.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Can he latch on to this?
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That's not going far. Chance to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Manchester United making another change here. And here's Circe, and he's away. Out to the left it goes. So who's he picking out?
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And it's Araujo. He's had a shot! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. It's going to be a double change then. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Foot in. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Shapes to shoot. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Shoots! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're up in the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Evan Nielsen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Diogo Dalot. Evan Nielsen is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Heaton sends that a long way. Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's a throw. And it's Malacia. Matheus Cunha, clicked into space. Zirkzee, chance to shoot! That's really well manoeuvred. Do have a chance to counter here. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Evan Nielsen. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Christie, no. Again, there's no way through. Matheus Cunha. Oh, great chance! Maguire gets it clear. And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter. I think they had good numbers for the link-up play in attack and players willing to track back at all times. They were very good.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.